All right. Hey, hey, welcome back. All right, Saggies, let's take a quick peek at what is the life that Sag is supposed to have, right? There's lots of life, there's lots of timelines up ahead. So, what is kind of like the life that they're really entitled to have? Something awesome, something wonderful, their best possible timeline. We have a Four of Pentacles. Hang on. This is something that could be if Sag has been uber generous, maybe they need to cut some people off. We got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it kind of looks like Sag needs to hold on to their pearls, hold on to their money, hold on to more of what is theirs, make choices based off of, like, hang on, wait a minute, do I want to give to this? I think that Sag's life is supposed to be one of like, I know this sounds weird, but like one of less generosity. Now, the only reason that that would come out is if somebody has been overly generous with their time, generous with their money, generous with their anything and everything. This could be Sag is like, well, I have three people living with me. I'm the only one working. I pay all the bills. I come home, I cook, I clean. Like Sag could find themselves in scenarios like that in life. They could be the landing pad for a lot of different people that have cycled in and out of their lives. And the life that they're supposed to have is one where they actually get to hold on to some of the stuff that is theirs and actually start to see like greater abundance and revenue coming in for themselves. We have a Prince of Swords in the reverse. It's like Saggy's life is supposed to be one where people don't automatically assume that they can like watch and see what Sag is doing and then take from Sag. Like if Sag has been too free with giving away their amazing ideas, or people have been stealing, there's so much of that, intellectual theft of YouTube is ripe with that. That is also something that really shouldn't be happening so much. We have a King of Pentacles. I think Sag is supposed to start having some significant revenue come in. How are they going to get that? Sag is supposed to be like the star of the show. They're supposed to be paid for what they produce. We have an Eight of Pentacles. There's an element of like if Sag keeps some of their good ideas to themselves, puts it together like in a dossier, in a folder, and then goes and presents it to the right person and says, I will sell you this with my name on it. I will be the host of the show. I will do this. But just know this is what I'm presenting. This is my brainchild. This is my stamp on it. It feels like maybe Sag even needs to register something first, register it under their name before bringing it forward, protect their intellectual ideas. If Sag does that, that could be awesome. They could hold on to this project. They could hold on to some of their talent, some of their money, some of their brainchild. They could be somebody who they keep it under wraps. This is secrets, and this is not talking about it. This is like, I'm going to build something first, and then I'll reveal it, and it'll be my name on it. I've protected it. I present it as a whole functioning thing. Nobody can take what's mine. My name is associated. This is mine. And now, if you want it, you can pay me for it. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, a lot of this has to do with the pathway that Saggy's life is supposed to take is one of greater abundance, greater financial abundance, but it is dependent upon Sag holding back. They are generous with their ideas. They're generous with their wealth. They're generous with their kindness, which is an amazing thing to be. I'm not saying Sag has to stop being kind or generous, but when it comes to like, okay, you can't let your well run dry. You can't give up everything that you've got all the time. All of your free time is always given to everybody else, because then how do you work on your own projects? And who's going to help Sag, get their own, like nest egg built if they keep giving away their time, their money, their energy, their ideas, and other people profit off of them. So this says, Sag, keep your ideas to yourself, build it yourself, and then present it to the world with your name on it. Now it's yours. Nobody can take it from you. I think that's a way better thing. That's a way, way, way better thing here. We have got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man energy is wait until the whole thing is done and then present it. Do things in a different way is what it says for Sag. Okay, what about in the realm of love? This all feels like it's life related, business related, idea related, endeavors related. But in the realm of love, That also, wait until you see who somebody really is. Wait until you know that there's no ulterior motive. Wait until you know whether or not they got a heart or not, or if they're just somebody selfish. Wait until they show you. Wait. That's the big message. The whole thing here is wait until you know what you're working with. I got to see what I'm working with. There could be a Scorpio on the horizon that has no ulterior motive. This could then be somebody that Sag could start to say, yeah, I definitely want to build with them. Yeah, I really care about them. I don't see that they have any ulterior motives. I can see that, this is a different kind of a person than what I'm used to dealing with. I could see us working well together. Now I could see us potentially, could this be a 10 of cups? Maybe. Now let me get to know them. Let me vet them first a little bit. Let me see who I think they are, and then I'll start dating them. If I could imagine somebody, because I've learned enough about them to vet them first, I could be friends with them first. I could see myself falling for them. Now let me go ahead and start dating them. I know it sounds like a backwards way to do things, but it almost feels like because this Sag clearly in this storyline, if the big message is so repetitious that this Sag needs to learn how to hold something back for themselves so they don't get used and abused and, have their energy or their ideas taken or their love taken for granted, then I can see why we'd have to do things a little bit in the reverse. Vet somebody first, see if you can be friends with them first. Imagine, could I love this person? Okay, now I can try to date them and see if all that falls into place. But it almost feels like if Sag doesn't do things in this order, they might not have that beautiful outcome, and they deserve a beautiful outcome. We've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Definitely like to have a life that can be more streamlined and can yield amazing results. And our Sag can have that for sure in this, right? If they take some of these, proactive steps to say, remember, Sagi's big lifestyle shift, the timeline that they should have, puts them in the position to actually get what they want out of life instead of them being the person who has stuff taken away from them and they have to fight to get it back, or being the person who, just isn't receiving enough to start with. Sag is supposed to have a life where they are sought after, their expertise is sought after, and they're paid for it. They should be in high demand. They shouldn't be the person that is this fountain of wealth that everybody else comes to and drinks from without giving anything back. This Sag is not supposed to get steamrolled. They're not supposed to have everybody take stuff from them. And they're definitely in love supposed to have somebody that would put in the effort of, really getting to know them, that has no ulterior motives, that chooses them above others. And that is what Sag's life is. But they have to kind of like want it, put it out there, be determined to have that. What is the best message to Sag and like how to gracefully create this for themselves? King of Swords, be straightforward, be cerebral about stuff. It's awesome to be warm-hearted and giving, but step from the divine feminine energy into the divine masculine and into the logical mindset of the sword energy, and ask the pertinent questions. Don't be shy to ask, okay, so you would like me to give you advice? Well, me giving free advice, I can't do free consulting. So would you like to hire me for this? Is this what you're asking me for? I'll be like, well, yeah, I'd love to talk to you, but you got to pay me for it. That's what this feels like. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, Saggies. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Lots of love. Bye.